Today I'd like to continue with the non-judgmental mindfulness. I referred to the Satipatthana Sutta briefly yesterday, and today I bring out one particular sentence that is repeated four times in the sutta at the very beginning. At the beginning, the Buddha gives not only the introduction but also a summary, a kind of abstract of the mindfulness, foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana. Adapi sambhajano satima vineya loke abhijja domnasa. Adapi Dhammasami tatima vineya loke abhijja domnasa. I'm going to explain this in detail this morning, and then we meditate on non-judgmental mindfulness again. We have to remember that this particular sentence is talking about subconscious habit. Subconscious habit. Okay? Subconscious habit. The habit that we accumulate not knowing that we are doing so. The Buddha says in the sutta, whether you watch the physical body, whether you watch the feeling, vedana, whether you watch the mind and its activity, whether you observe the inherent truth, the Dhamma, the four Satipatthana, it doesn't matter which one you observe. You need to observe these two, abhijja and domanassa, so that you reduce them and in the end overcome them. Ahiya loke. Okay. Loke, we say loka in Burmese. Loke means experience. The experience through the eyes, the experience through the ears, through the nose, through the tongue, through the body, and through our thought. The experience through the tongue, for example, you eat a certain food, you don't like it, and you are not aware of the dislike coming out. That dislike is called domanassa. Mana is mind, do means destructive. So your emotion becomes destructive. The behavior of your mind becomes destructive straight away because you don't like the taste in your tongue. So loke is this experience. This experience. And when you are in the office working alongside somebody, all of a sudden you ask for some help. The person is very reluctant to give you, very reluctant to coordinate with you, because this is your assignment. If you finish your assignment properly, you would get the credit, he wouldn't get the credit, and the boss will like you better, and he wouldn't get the credit. He would be compared with you in a darker light. So he doesn't want to give you the information. He doesn't want to make your work easier, smoother. He doesn't want to do that. When you see that, your mind becomes tense. Tension, the mind becomes tense means you are already activating, you start activating the cortisol chemical, stress chemical. So both at that moment, the brain and the emotion, they become destructive. So do means destructive. Instead of looking at your dislike, instead of looking at your negative emotion, what you do, you blame this person. Okay, he is not helpful, he is nasty, he is selfish, whatever word you want to express, okay? Now you are only blaming that person. You are not aware of your own emotion anymore. You are being carried away by your emotion. You are not aware of this. Why? Because it's a subconscious habit. Subconscious habit. This is the task of moha, ignorance. You are not aware that the state of your emotion is already causing you suffering. You are not aware of that. That's moha. That is why when we observe our experiences, when we see something, to recognize simply as seeing and not add anything to that. No added value. Okay? No added value. Just seeing. When you hear something, sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't like it. Like and dislike, they are an added value. An added value. By adding these values, you cover the original value. The original value becomes obscure. So how do we overcome this? We have to make effort. That is why yesterday we were here the whole day. Today we are here. Okay, you got up early in the morning, you are here. This is about making effort. A joint effort. The Oxford Buddha Vihara has been making this effort for the last 10 years in Singapore. Myself, individually coming to Singapore since 1993. For the last 26 years, Oxford Buddha Vihara is 16 years younger than me. 16 years younger. And there are many other temples. Some of them, okay, before the World War II, they have been here making effort. So this is the cause of celebration, just to look at how much effort they put into. We talk about that in the afternoon when we come to mudita. Here, just to say Adabi, we need to make effort. We need to invest time and energy. Sambhajano, if we do that, we come to see. You see, yesterday, many of you asked wonderful questions. What's the difference between being judgmental and being decisive? That sort of thing. Unless you put in some effort, for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, you wouldn't know this kind of question. Okay? So that's a practical question. Practical question. So some understanding comes in every minute, increases every minute, alongside with the effort. With the effort and with understanding, now we are more aware of what's going on with our emotion, what's going on with our thought. If our thought is restless, very soon we come to know that. If our thought is stable, very soon we come to know that. We come to be aware of that. So 3, effort, understanding, mindfulness. These 3 qualities, they are part of the Eightfold Path. Samma Vayama, Samma Ditti, and Samma Sankappa, Samma Sati. 4. But when these 3, when they come together, automatically right concentration comes in. So these 3 words, they talk about the 5 factors in the Eightfold Path. By acquiring them, we come to see more and more like and dislike. What you like, what you do, with what you like, what you do. You run after it. The mind is lost in something because we like it. We like a certain thought, we like a certain thing. So whenever that particular thought comes into our mind, we like it so much that we get carried away hours and hours. But it's something we don't like. If a certain thought, irritating thought comes up, you know your body tenses up straight away. Your body becomes tense straight away because of the hormone, and it pumps in more blood, it uses more oxygen throughout the body. You are in fight and flight mode. So here, like is about running after. Dislike behavior, Dhammasami behavior is both fight and flight. With Dhammasami, with destructive emotion, you either fight or flee. Fight or flight is about survival instinct that Charles Darwin uses. This is his usage. So we will simply watch our breathing and watch whatever comes up, maybe physical discomfort, maybe pain. It doesn't matter if you have pain or not. If you have pain, it doesn't make your meditation worse. If you don't have pain, it doesn't make your meditation better. What makes your meditation worse or better is the quality of non-judgmental awareness. Whatever pain comes up, if the mind is not judging, instead the mind is watching it closely, learning about the pain, observing the pain, learning about that, that's a good session. That's a good session. Again, at the beginning, whether your mind wanders or not, that matters less at the beginning. What matters more is whether you are judging your restless mind. Restless mind is already negative, but if you don't like it, you top it up. You top it up with dislike. You have two burdens, the burden of restlessness and the burden of dislike. So when we see restlessness, if we accept it, if we acknowledge it, if we register it, and then release it and return to breathing, we no longer topping it up with another burden of dislike. We keep it as it is. So expect your mind to wander, expect that there will be some pain. Be curious, okay? Be curious. I want to know how the mind will react to pain, how the mind will react to restlessness, how the mind will react to sleepiness, for example. I just added in the Burmese explanation from Abhidhamma point of view. Like and dislike, they are associated with sensual desire. Through the eye, the ears, the nose, the tongue, the body, the eye, and the mind. A reaction to the senses. These two, like and dislike. If we keep reacting, we keep accumulating the habit of judging, like and dislike, the mind becomes very limited. The mind is narrowing itself. So there will be less and less that it can enjoy. Even the company of the people, the type of food, the range of colors, you will be able to enjoy less and less. Only a selected few you will be able to enjoy. So in Abhidhamma that says limited mind, limited heart. But if you focus on loving kindness, compassion, and joy, the four Brahma Vihara, then your mind is elevated. It becomes higher, wider. It's called Mahakata. But once you have got rid of these two subconscious habits of like and dislike, it becomes Apamana Dhamma, that is unlimited mind, the mind with unlimited qualities. That is enough talking. Okay, now it's time to close the eye and to work on the behavior of our mind, the behavior of our emotional pattern. When there is pain, what's the reaction pattern? When the mind wanders, what's the reaction pattern? Just trying to get that reaction pattern. Yesterday, in the handout, I alerted you to be aware of fight and flight as a pattern of reaction. As a pattern of reaction. If you feel sleepy, if the mind wants to get rid of sleepiness, that may be the pattern of fighting pattern. You're aggravating the tension, the suffering. If you feel some physical discomfort, and you want the discomfort to disappear as soon as possible, maybe you're in the flight mode. The reaction pattern may be flight. So just trying to see fight and flight. Release them, return to breathing. Okay? Breathe in and out slow and gentle. Use register, release and return. And we meditate for about 20 minutes. We can do about 20 minutes. Just non-judgemental mindfulness. We work on non-judgemental mindfulness.